Hey everyone, welcome back. This is going to be a deck review for the Infinity deck of cards made by Ellusionist. So let's go to Infinity and beyond. You get it? Infinity. So this is the front of the box, and you can see, I think they're like gears or some sort of circular thing. I'm not too sure what it is, but it looks pretty cool. The back design depicts the back of the cards, and as you can see, near the seal, it has an infinity symbol, which is actually pretty cool, and that's a very nice touch. One side of the deck says Performance Coating, and it says Infinity Series in between the Performance and the Coating. The other side says Printed by the United States Playing Card Company. The bottom has some standard copyright information, and the top says Time Discovers Truth, so that is the box. These are the two extra cards you get. One extra card is a double backer, which is very common these days in cards, and the other is a standard Ellusionist ad card with the back design of the Infinity deck. These are the two jokers. And there's one word I can say which reminds me of something about these two jokers, and that word is Greek. Because what this looks like is something that would come from Greek mythology or something, and I find this pretty interesting. But wow, the jokers are actually really cool. It looks like it is some guy with a green beard, and he looks pretty angry. But yeah, these are very two, epic looking jokers. Really cool. This is the Ace of Spades. Wow. That's the one word I can use to describe this Ace of Spades, and that is wow. Firstly, the spade pip in the middle is actually pretty big. I don't know how to explain this Ace of Spades, because I'm not too sure what it is. It looks like bird feathers on fire or something. That's my interpretation. But yeah, it's actually a really good looking Ace of Spades. One of the great things about this deck, what I love about this deck, are the two jokers and the Ace of Spades. Now, as we go through the deck, you'll see a few things in regards to the faces of the cards. Firstly, you'll find out that the spades actually have a little outline on them, and that I find is it's a very nice touch. Makes the cards look a bit more custom, and that's one of the great things about getting a new deck of cards, especially something like this, is that sometimes they come up with some cool custom designs with the face cards, and I especially like this. And then we get onto the chord cards. Seriously, it's completely new. It looks spectacular. You've got shades of green, you've got everything, which goes into this green infinity thing. I like the theme, the color theme with this. It's a very nice, very consistent. It's overall very good looking. Now, as we go to the red cards, you see same thing. You got the outline of the red cards. We go through the deck. You see that the diamonds are actually a bit more pointier. Oh my god, my voice just broke. Anyway, the diamonds are a bit more pointier, and we go through. Once again, you got the greens and everything, very good. Then the clubs. The clubs are actually, you see the three leaves over here. They're actually a bit wider, and that's an interesting fact about this. Looks pretty cool. Same thing, got the outline as well. And then the hearts. Once again, the outline is there. We've got the chord cards. The red cards I've noticed have a bit more red in them, of course, but they still incorporate the green at parts. Lots of green here, and plenty of green here, so you can see. And also the design is different. The hearts, the bottom is a bit more pointier, but the top is a bit wider, and it's a nice looking cards right here. So this is the back design of the cards. Now, firstly, I just want to say I am loving this back design. It's just amazing. You got the colors. Yeah, what colors is one thing. One thing I find that's a bit disappointing is that it looks a bit dull. To me. I wish they had a bit of like, you know, brighter greens, not too bright, but brighter than this. But the thing I enjoy about this is the actual design. I can tell that you know, they went into a lot of detail, and they spent a lot of time making this because it's so aesthetically pleasing. It's very good looking. You know, you have the little circle in the middle, and let's have a closer look. So this is a closer look of the cards. As you can see at the top, it has infinity, and it just kind of, you know, runs off in a kind of circle. So I guess it's kind of, you know, rotating. It's kind of got that gear sort of thing, you know, mechanical, that sort of thing. It's a nice looking back design. Now let's talk about the handling of this deck of cards. Firstly, as it said on the box, this actually has a performance coating. But yeah, I think these cards are very nice in the hands, very smooth, very nice to handle. You know, fans are great. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the pips are smaller as well. They're a bit more narrower, and you see this in a lot of decks these days because you know, you want to see more of the cards. Yeah, it's very good looking. The cards dribble nicely. They have a nice little feel to the sides, which makes the deck easier to hold and dribble. In terms of table shuffling, this deck, you know, comes together nicely. Very smooth, as I said before. Not too different from a standard bicycle deck. The cards should last a while. The stock is, I don't know, it's medium. I would say it's just a standard stock. It's still very nice stock. The cards, when shuffling, also nice. I really like this stock as well. It's comfortable. It's not too thick. A thick stock would be such as the Arcane deck. So overall, I would highly recommend this deck. See, this deck surprised me. I wasn't expecting too much from this. I hadn't watched any reviews of it before I got it. Great jokers, great Ace of Spades. The back design is amazing. Thing that lets me down is the color. It's a bit dull, but then again, the design of the cards actually, you know, redeem the deck itself. So yeah, go ahead, get yourself one of these deck of cards. Look at in your magic shops, online, whatever. And next week is actually going to be I'm going to release my big project of Just Stuff. So I didn't want to review anything about it. I want you guys to see it yourself. So I won't say anything as of yet. But next week you can definitely expect to find a new Just Stuff episode. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this deck review, and I will see you guys next week.